Welcome to Light TV Midday News. Our quote for the day: success is not just reaching the top, it's about the impact you make along the way. The headlines: Zambia records 21.6% drop in GBV cases in Q4 2025. Lyson Zulu leaves FAS following FIFA appointment. With the news in detail, my name is Jacqueline Mankanda. The Vice President of the Republic of Zambia, Dr. W.K. Mutale Nalumango, has reaffirmed Zambia's commitment to water security at the ongoing World Governance Summit. Dr. Mutale Nalumango says she delivered Zambia's position at the Future of Investment Roundtable, emphasizing that water security is central to economic stability, rural development, and climate resilience. She explained that Zambia is implementing a one-government approach, integrating water governance across sectors including health, agriculture, energy, environment, finance, and local government, with decentralization enabling locally driven solutions. Looking ahead to the 2026 United Nations Water Conference, Zambia has called for a shift from voluntary commitments to a binding global water governance framework. The Vice President disclosed that Zambia has already committed 1.82 billion United States dollars to its water investment program, with an additional 3.9 billion United States dollars available for partners. She has since called on the international community to collaborate in building a water resilient future. Zambia joined the rest of the world in commemorating World Cancer Day at Chainda Grounds in Lusaka under the theme United by Unique, with the event officiated by the Minister of Health, Honorable Dr. Elijah J. Muchima, MP. Dr. Mchima disclosed that Zambia records over 15,000 new cancer cases annually, with more than 9,000 deaths, representing a 60% mortality rate. He said cervical cancer remains the leading cancer with 3,600 cases, followed by prostate cancer at 1,600 and breast cancer affecting 1,100 women each year. The minister announced the expansion of breast cancer detection clinics from 4 to 10, the rollout of cervical cancer screening to all 116 districts, and plans to increase HPV vaccination coverage for girls aged 9 to 14 from 12% to over 90%. Meanwhile, Monali Member of Parliament Mike Mposha has urged communities, especially high-risk groups, to embrace regular testing and screening, saying community participation is key in building a culture of prevention and early detection.
Today, we gather on this significant occasion, Wednesday, 4th February 2026, to commemorate World Cancer Day.
Zambia today joined the rest of the world in commemorating World Cancer Day at Chainda Grounds in Lusaka under the theme United by Unique. The event was officiated by Minister of Health Dr. Elijah Muchima, who also toured various exhibition stands showcasing cancer prevention, screening, and treatment services. Cancer is a disease caused by the uncontrolled growth of abdomen cells in the body and remains one of the country's leading causes of death. Zambia records over 15,000 new cases annually, with more than 9,000 deaths representing 60% mortality rate.
This is not merely a date on the calendar. It is a day that unites us in a shared mission to combat one of the most daunting health challenges in Zambia. As we enter the second year of the 2025-2027 global campaign, we stand together under the theme United by Unique. This theme reminds us that while the disease is a collective burden, every cancer journey is deeply personal. It demands a health system that sees the person, not just pathology. It calls for a person-centered approach where care is tailored to the unique biological, social, and emotional needs of every Zambian.
Meanwhile, Munali Member of Parliament, Mike Mpusha, has called on communities to engage regular screening, saying early detection saves lives.
I trust that the testimonies that have been given will encourage a lot of us to take responsibility and ensure that we encourage ourselves to go for early screening. Honorable Minister, it is also important that our communities must develop the culture of medical checkups. Particularly, we note in our communities the high rise of the non-communicable diseases, which could easily be detected if we develop the culture of early screening, going for medical checkups.
Cervical cancer remains the most common, with 360 cases each year, following by prostate cancer at 1,600 cases and breast cancer, which affects 1,100 women annually.
And we are doing everything possible in terms of equipment. When we talk about cancer, there is expansion in terms of infrastructure at UTH, drawing huge sums of money. Ndola Cancer Hospital is almost done. And also talking about Livingstone Cancer Hospital, almost to commence. These are efforts your president, your government is putting in place. We are spending huge sums of money evacuating people to India. It is not a leisure. It's a serious commitment on behalf of your president.
Reporting.
Zambia Police Service has recorded a 21.6% reduction in gender-based violence cases during the fourth quarter of 2025. In a statement, Police Public Relations Officer Godfrey Chilabi said 9,707 GBV cases were reported nationwide between 1st September and 31st December 2025, down from 12,378 cases in the same period in 2024, a reduction of 2,671 cases. Of the total, 6,796 cases were criminal, while 2,919 were non-criminal. Lusaka Province recorded the highest number of criminal cases at 1,483, or 22% of the national total, while Northern Province had the lowest at 224 cases. Women and girls remained the most affected, accounting for 7,682 victims, 79.1%, while 2,025 victims, 20.9%, were male. Police also reported 2,716 child victims, including 2,027 criminal cases. Physical abuse was the most common form, with 3,689 cases, while sexual abuse cases rose to 1,022, up from 968 in 2024. A 5.6% increase, including 689 child defilement cases. Meanwhile, 7,957 victims and offenders received counseling through the Victim Support Unit. The Zambia Police Service has called for continued collaboration and communities to I'll take that again. The Zambia Police Service has called for continued collaboration with communities and stakeholders to strengthen prevention, protection, and response to gender-based violence. We now take a break, and on the other side, we'll be back with sports and international news.
Your latest news.
The report was made by Mr. Abu Gujar, a 37-year-old Indian national residing in Olympia.
Top happening stories.
SDG number 6 on water and sanitation.
Community update.
Zambia and the nation at large is still mourning the death of the 60th Republican president.
Business news.
From here, there's going to be a great multiplier effect.
On the sport crossovers.
Of awaiting that the body would come back.
And a very good race, and we as a country are very proud of the works that he has done.
Kodi Mwamvelako. Get in touch with our news team on the numbers on your screen. Yes, Kodi Mwamvelako. We are in your face. We are closer to you. Light TV is a footway away from you. Kodi Mwamvelako. Zambia's trusted TV broadcaster. Admission is now open. Are you looking for a nurturing environment that fosters academic excellence, creativity, and personal growth for your children? Look no further than Christ Life School. Our dedicated team of educators and staff are committed to providing a world-class education that prepares students for success in an ever-changing world. With a focus on holistic development, we offer a range of programs and activities that cater to the unique needs and interests of each student. Why choose Christ Life School? We have experienced and passionate teachers, state-of-the-art facilities and resources, personalized attention and support, opportunities of extracurricular activities and talent development, strong emphasis on values and character development. So there you go. Admission is now open for 2026. Enroll today. Contact +260 976 840 108 or +260 968 594 434 or send an email on christlifeschoolzm@gmail.com. Christ Life School.
The Football Association of Zambia's technical director, Lyson Zulu, has officially left his position after being appointed by FIFA as High Performance Specialist for Africa. In a statement, Zulu expressed gratitude for his time at FAS and confidence in the future of Zambian football. He said, "As I step into a new assignment, I leave the Football Association of Zambia with gratitude and belief in the future of Zambian football." Zulu, who joined FAS in 2019, thanked both the Andrew Kamanga-led executive and the current leadership under President Keith Mwemba for their trust and support. He also recognized the contributions of FAS administrators, coaches, and players, while reserving special thanks for his wife, Bernadette, for her unwavering support. He concluded his farewell with a reflection on the game he has served for the love of the beautiful game. Zulu's departure marks a new chapter as he takes up his FIFA assignment across Africa. In international news, gunmen have killed at least 162 people in western Nigeria's Kwara state in one of the deadliest attacks recorded in the country this year, officials say. According to the Red Cross, the death toll stands at 162, and the search for more bodies continues following Tuesday's assault on the villages of Woro and Nuku. A local lawmaker in the Kaima region told BBC Hausa that armed men stormed the communities, set fire to homes, shops, and the traditional ruler's palace, and forced residents to flee into the surrounding bushland. Witnesses reported many villagers were shot during the attack, which began around 6 p.m., and that several people, including the village traditional king, remained missing. Officials have blamed the violence on extremist groups active in the region, and authorities have deployed an army battalion to the area as the security operation continues. The assault underscores ongoing instability in parts of Nigeria, where armed gangs and jihadist-linked groups have carried out frequent deadly attacks in recent months. That note brings us to the end of the midday news, but before we go, a recap of the headlines. Zambia records 21.6% drop in GBV cases in Q4 2025. Lyson Zulu leaves FAS following FIFA appointment. Thank you for tuning in. Stay inspired.